Welcome back, everyone, to the NPL PWR 700 Brisbane Championship. We had the men's gold medal. Close to the camera, we had a combination of Wild-Grabovic and Wild taking on Masand and Masand-Stirling. 3 games to 11, win by 2. Official for this one, Mark Taylor calling. Williams checking in the booth with me, mate. This is going to be a good one.
Yep. The final match for the afternoon.
Fantastic experience today. Rare times, Ash, that we will have a tournament finished by about 3:30.
Oh, mate, I'm itching for a hit. As soon as this is done, I'm out there and I'm going to grab someone's paddle and challenge anyone.
I'm sure we're going to sleep in the boys are lucky with that. Let's discuss the terrifying prospect of going up against Wild-Grabovic and Wild. They played some lights out pickleball earlier today. An interesting fact for you all at home viewers, we have the rare time that we see a right-handed, left-handed duo. So both teams have very strong forehand presence in the middle of the court. Wild-Grabovic and Masand obviously being lefties. Joined Wild, both right-handed players. So these slow dinks to start with, and once he gets sped up and starts firing, look out, we have a big Ernie there from Zach. Big, going big.
And of course, last week it was Wild-Grabovic and Stirling pairing, but you see the heart taking on.
I'd say this big fellow is fine form right
Moving the kitchen can.
now. Mark Taylor, our official, he's also moving our photographer, Evan. Just making sure everything's all good for the broadcast. Viewers at home. Available via the NPL YouTube channel and website and the Times Now YouTube channel. If you're enjoying our footage thus far, there we go, look at the picture. Actually see what's going on at home. And who's that? That's an Adam Hall sitting at the NPL desk on the website. Doing some frothies and some HQP.
He's had a fair few copies. He says the mixture.
See, this is what I mean. You want to have a game later on. Take it off.
Whether they've been drinking or haven't been, I don't make a difference. I saw their game.
I notified earlier results on the ladder via the NPL website. I think it was hilarious. Oh, this conditions perfect for Masand. Stirling special, and it's long. Yeah, it's one of the most unorthodox backhand strikes the ball of Stirling. So I actually put out a social media question to our Australian Pickleball community earlier this week, Ash, and I asked, was the fumble of the year that Rob Stirling wasn't drafted by any side? Big Ernie there from Zach, and we've got 2 on the board already. Overwhelming response, 100% of the voters said yes. Should be on the professional team. It's hard to see why not, considering the guys playing at the moment. Incredibly reserved individual looks. Masand.
Just taking a look at Adam Hall's drip up after today's performances, and he's taken a big hit. It's gone down. Stock is crashed.
Oh, God, he's going all out.
Look, I like to have a bit of fun. And those guys like to have, more fun than fun. So, Holland's getting a massage.
First 18.
Thanks very much. Just across the ball.
I don't have any words. They're enjoying the services that are being provided.
Well, mate, we never used the late singles draw.
Still waiting for it, I believe, so the tournament team.
Well, I heard Brisbane, and your town team was the number one seed. And I would say, oh no, does that mean I'm going to have Southern in the semi-final? So, big money on offensive line today.
Well, it's an interesting discussion piece for us. Is how our seeding works. Is PWR points come first, rated second. So Townsend obviously racking up the PWR points. PWR formats. So it's watching the top seed, but looking for our ladder and which was available. So I can't give the information you so desire.
So they're exclusive PWR points, singles and doubles.
Well, I know that they're affecting singles, so in a sense that's
What I'm saying is, like, you've got PWR points for singles and you have PWR points for doubles.
yeah. I'm not entirely sure. Once Mr. Shell comes back, that's a question we can ask him. So when I think about it, so we had Danny and Summer taking each other on 400, and Julia had a bronze medal with Bernadette Massey. They had a tied bronze medal.
Dropped in.
So as a result, it would be fair to say that Danny finished second.
Yeah.
Higher.
That's points.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also she went to Japan, PWI 700, pretty well there. Something different.
So yeah, it might be the case. Yeah. Either way, it's been a Brisbane side unsuccessful. Very healthy lead thus far for Wild-Grabovic. Geez, I wish I could get it. Sounds like a good time.
Looked like it. So, she's a rally.
Mr. Angel,
Good ball control there from Joey. 4-2. Sounds right.
but I mean, I don't think any of them has it's good to see overall. And as a tournament director myself, Ash, to have a tournament done by this time of the day, that is an incredible effort from the TV team. Dave Angel and Tony Sark have been busy behind the desk all day, making sure everything runs smoothly. Look at that background. Beautiful weather here. That's the fourth lob we've seen, Ash, on the side of Brisbane Masand. He's been lobbing non-stop.
Well, he knows his big ball. Yeah, we were talking about if there was a weakness for Joey and Danny, and I think he's going to implement the lob. And it's the same against Zach and Joey. Picks up the shots.
It's good. Stirling multiple times towards Grabovic. Joey Wright getting a little bit frozen out here in this rally. Terrific rally here. Lots of dinking on display. And the Ernie to finish. Well done, Zach Grabovic.
Good burger.
Did everything right there. Kept the ball alive, a lot of reset patterns. Finished with a classy Ernie.
Burger played really well.
Another one.
Yeah, Yeah, I think if you're going to go for the lob in where Rob and Fish are, is where you do it. You're into the wind, a bit more margin for error. You won't get a lob in the wind. You won't get that fucking down in time.
Zach are running right at the moment. The boys in the green are having a field day for our gold medal. Stirling, Masand, most response. Lots of them on our kitchen camp.
Ready?
Oh my goodness, we just watching Sesame Street. How many times have we seen it in the past 5 minutes?
Perhaps that wind is helping their movements hold the ball up ever so slightly. It gives them a bit more time there for their own.
Not sure why we're sticking on the kitchen camp though. The boys are putting on a show for us.
You missed that.
There we go. Passage of play, we did have a bunch of earnings, so it made it very interesting. But we're back to the normal. It looked like he thought about the ATV, didn't go for it.
They're in real control now.
Yeah, Joey Wild is like cruising right now, considering this is gold medal. He barely touched the ball. Zach Grabovic just playing big and doing everything. Joey won't be complaining.
You know what? Winning this gold medal is going to really do the offensive side of the division. The world will really teach soon.
Oh yeah. Joey was suddenly on triple grab. We just saw Daniel Townsend. Her second goal of the weekend. But look at these hands. My goodness, Masand and Stirling flying right and lots of food as well. It doesn't matter.
Now look, someone needs to stop Daniel Townsend in the men's and the singles respectively.
Putting a hit out.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. We shouldn't have two players on triple crown alert all the time. They need to do more work off court or figure out a strategy to make this team.
I don't disagree. Like, it doesn't matter who they beat. It doesn't matter which tournament they win. Every time. It's simply the gold standard when it comes to mixed pickleball, Wild and Townsend. Is there any pairing? Yeah, and he hasn't played either.
He's got awesome blocks. I feel like he can make the blocks. disrupt. I'll get happy to he's a big boy.
Yeah, cool.
He's got fast and slow balls at his disposal. Yeah, they're going to need a good start here.
Well, I think they're obviously trying to play a bit of Joey and Jack, and they love that. Joey especially, he's very comfortable.
Joey, Ernie Wild.
These boys have been living on the side of the kitchen. It's been good.
I'd love to have a weekend. They're both on I think Jack's on 3.
Rob's had a pretty quiet game thus far.
Yeah, look, you've got his level ever since life. That was the fortuitous there for Rob and Vish. They'd be praying for that.
Still 0-0 up my head.
Yeah.
Another team getting out of the blocks to get us started.
That stinks. Missing a serve.
So you reckon Vulcan's somewhere, right?
Look, Vulcan's someone of that caliber.
Well, Vuk is the wild card. We haven't really seen him go. What about Tom?
Tommy Evans. Well, he can do it for sure, but he's got bigger fish to fry at the moment.
He's a busy man, that's for sure. He'll be back next week for the NPL rounds, however.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Coleman and Delaney coming back for NPL season 3, round 4.
Still got the Cap Vallis about the bruise, and obviously the 29ers are just above them on the ladder.
They're playing a good draw, so they're playing the Tide in round 4, and they're also playing the Rangers.
Okay.
And I've heard a little whisper that the Rangers are going to be, they're already usually depleted. I've heard they're going to be missing their captain, Henry. They're missing Chris Turvey and Naraya. So they're missing. And I said to Dr. Chair from the Roos, I said, brother, you got to get the bonus spot there.
Yeah. You got to lump that one up, of course. And Chris Turvey's here at the moment, but he's injured. He's just come down the bench this weekend. Wish him the best. And of course, viewers, you can catch the Green Zone next weekend. Ash and I will be calling that one. So we watch footage all around Australia. It's a lot of fun. Different experience, of course.
Gets down so well for a big fella, Zach.
Yeah.
The knee bend's just immense.
It's funny, right? I was talking to a couple of local Redcliffe players who hadn't really seen the pros yet. And they're like, geez, look at the legs on this guy. I was like, yeah, that's Zach. Look how low he gets when he recovers a ding. Strong start once more here, Ash. Wild-Grabovic. Been a pretty good weekend for them, though.
Oh, particularly good weekend for Joey Wild.
Yep.
That's a big pocket full of cash.
Hasn't been locked in yet. Stirling and Masand still have an opportunity here.
It's almost locked in. 5-love. The game and 5-love. With all the patterns going your way.
You know what's crazy? Like how I thought
Well, we had a goal bit of blowout at the mix yesterday as well.
some players get to the end result and something happens. It's quizzical. Something.
Well, the runners-up still walk away with 3,000 appointment.
It's huge money. Taking it back.
I don't think Nikki Hyde didn't know how much money she was walking away with. She goes, really? We're runners-up.
Yeah. Treat the players well. NPL, and we have a nice rally underway. PWR 700, of course, 700 being one of the bigger events. ATP.
And a backdraw too. I think the backdraw for players, especially the ones travelling interstate,
Yeah.
you're going to get a full day of pickleball whether you win or lose.
Yeah.
Apparently, I think there were several backdraws.
Yeah, okay.
So the guys from Slam Jam lost 3 times the backdraw. No, but he goes, oh, we thought we were out. We're still in it.
Yeah, still get another whack. I'm loving this banter, by the way. Media members going head to head. It's a good thing for Australian pickleball. Zach, too big, too strong, down the feet. Stirling unable to defend. Stirling, of course, started his pickleball career with the National Pickleball League. Fine run of form as of late, but it's up against the rampaging captain of the Sharks. Zach Grabber, ball's live, bounces in. Stirling is absolutely
Is it all good?
blasted that. We'll see.
His foot, no, I think he just missed it in terms of landing his foot in the kitchen. Stirling, he's firing up.
Yeah, this is a grumpy Rob Stirling. Oh my goodness. We never see this from Rob. Quiet as a mouse. Good. Get angry, Rob. The people want to see it. We saw cranky Summit Alabama in the PWR Sydney against Danny Townsend in the singles match, and it was lights out pickleball. We need Rob Stirling to do the same here. You don't get that back.
No. Right where Zach wants it.
He's melted. Absolute paint off of that X40.
Good placement to it, Zach.
Still cruising along, viewers. Healthy lead here for Wild-Grabovic. Remember, we do have our single Sunday for everyone tomorrow. Probably one of the best women's singles draws we've ever seen in Australian pickleball. It's going to be lights out.
Who's your, underdog for tomorrow in the latest singles?
What do you call it?
Well, someone who, hasn't gone super deep, but might surprise us tomorrow.
Mild Waters.
Yep. Good. I really hope she does go deep. She deserves it.
I'd like to see Aiko do well as well.
Yeah.
But let's just rattle off some names, shall we? So we've got Slima Trulia, Mickey Hayat, Summit Alabama, Danny Townsend, Andy Savovich, Aiko's in that list. Crystal Mildwaters.
Step Bellis.
Sam Bellis is in there.
Lizzie Papazian. Where is she doing? She's got an injury or she's going to play?
I think she's going there. I was talking to Sahil earlier, actually, Aisha's brother, about tomorrow. And he was like, yep, ready to go. And then I saw the draw. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I'm going to pull it out. This is terrible.
Yeah, well, I just spoke to Nigel Lee, who's also in that pool, and he's like, I'm going to need to bring it tomorrow.
Yeah. Actually, for my underdog, I hope Nigel comes and pulls out.
Yeah, he's a very likable guy, Nigel. He just goes about his business.
Good egg.
Very humble.
The boys are hitting it along and a side out here. Service on the side of Masand-Stirling, and this is not the result they were looking for. They need to lift. Talking about humble gentlemen, we will have Kyle Stoker here for the men's single format. I say that small on the face. Ronnie Shaw clearly disagreeing with my comments. He's walked away.
He is humble in his own way.
He's a good character. Got a lot of time for Kyle.
You know what? He's won an NPL tournament. He deserves to have a bit of swagger.
Yeah, true.
He's got some results on the board. I won't say who, but pre-tournament I said, there are these male players who've got all this swagger and they've got no bling, no results.
Yeah.
And one gentleman came up to me about an hour ago. He goes, "Hey, I saw what you said. It wasn't about me, was it?" And funnily enough, he was one of the guys I was talking about.
No.
And I said, "No, mate, it's not you." And he goes, "It can't be me." And I said, "Well, no, mate. But now I'm between a rock and a hard place because if he doesn't perform tomorrow, I'm going to have to name him."
Well, whoever you are, I hope you do well. We'll put it that way. There's no remorse here from a certain Ash Williams.
Yeah, it's put me in a hard position because he's a nice guy. He really does talk more than he walks. And he's had a very ordinary day today as well in the men's doubles.
That's no good. Not what we want to hear. To be fair, it has been mighty difficult to get results, as we can see right here. Rob Sterling, Vish Masand, two of the best in the business, are struggling against some rampaging Grabovic and Wild. I think Zach's had a great game by Ash.
Yeah, this is going to really pump him up, pump up the big legs for Zach for tomorrow. I've heard too that the brief in NPL next round, they're going to be bolstered by Wild-Grabovic and Shaki.
Oh, Lou Shaki's back.
Yep.
It's good to hear. Oh, there he is. That's early number 17 for Zach Grab.
From the mouth of Josh Nippers, who's pumped to have Wild-Grabovic back.
Yeah, well, he's had depleted reserves all season.
Yeah,
So.
I feel for the Reef, mate. They're the butt of a lot of jokes.
No, I think Jesperson and Nippers have popped it on the chin and just gone about it the right way.
Yeah. They're young fellas too in their own right.
How are your Aggies going? You reckon they're going to do well?
Who?
The Aggies.
Never heard of it.
For old Aggies. Good old Comets and Aggies.
Yeah. They're in the Mount Rushmore of the worst NPL teams. You've got the Reef, the Aggies, and the Comets, and the Rangers. That's your Mount Rushmore.
Hey, the Comets have been doing all right. I wouldn't be.
What do you mean? They had one win.
It's a positive trend, mate. All you can do is look up, and we have. Speaking of looking up, we have a match point and a goal point here. It's like Grabovic and Wild.
God, it's a bit of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Open Men's Doubles Champions, Joey Wild and Zach Grabovic.
Zach Grabber and Joey Wild have been clinical, very similar to the ladies.